coming. I have seen things, sir, that would make any Christian's hair stand on end. May God protect you.
I fear the ghost exists.
I shall have vengeance. I shall not be defeated.
We have not cared to live in the place ourselves. In this house, my great-aunt, the Dowager Duchess of Bolton, was frightened by two skeleton hands placed on her shoulders into a fit from which she never recovered.
You don't say.
Yes, she was dressing for dinner.
Really?
You seem doubtful. But I feel bound to tell you, Mr. Otis, that the ghost has been seen by several living members of my family. After that unfortunate incident with the Duchess, none of our younger servants would stay with us.
How inconvenient.
Yes, Lady Canterville often got very little sleep at night as a consequence of mysterious noises that came from the corridor and this library.
Lord Canterville, I will take the house with furniture and ghost at a price. I come from a modern country where we have everything money can buy. With all our enterprising young fellows painting the old world red and carrying off your best actors and singers, I reckon that if there were such a thing as a ghost in Europe, we'd have it at home in a very short time in our public museums or on the road as a show.
I fear the ghost exists, though it may have resisted the offers of your enterprising showmen. The ghost has been well known for 3 centuries. It always makes an appearance before the death of any member of our family.
Well, so does the family doctor, for that matter. But there is no such thing as a ghost, and I reckon the laws of nature are not going to be suspended for the British aristocracy. I'll have our things sent over.
You certainly are very natural in America. Well, Mr. Otis, if you don't mind a ghost in the house, it's all right with me. But you must remember, I warned you.
I bid you welcome to Canterville Chase. I am Mrs. Umney.
Good morning. Could you please tell the gardener to get rid of that?
Oh, no, Mum. That has been here ever so many years. There is a curse.
Very well. We'll discuss it later.
I'm afraid something has been spilt here.
Yes, madam. Blood has been spilled on that spot.
Oh, dear. That won't do. I don't at all care for bloodstains in the living room. It must be removed at once.
It is the blood of Lady Eleanor de Canterville, who was murdered on that very spot by her husband, Sir Simon de Canterville, in 1575.
Let me see. Move over. Hey, get out of my way.
Sir Simon survived her by 9 years, then disappeared under very mysterious circumstances. His body has never been discovered, but his guilty spirit still haunts the chase. The bloodstain has been much admired by tourists and others, and cannot be removed.
Nonsense. Pinkerton's champion stain remover and Paragon detergent will clean it up in no time. I knew Pinkertons could do it.
What terrible weather. I guess this old country is so overpopulated that there's just not enough decent weather to go round. I would say that emigration is the best thing for England.
My dear Hiram, what can we do with a woman who faints?
Charge her. Just like breakages. So much for each time. I believe we'll find she won't do it after a while.
Oh.
There is trouble coming. I have seen things, sir, that would make any Christian's hair stand on end. Many a night I have not closed my eyes in sleep for the terrible things that are done here.
Please, calm yourself. We are not afraid of ghosts.
May God protect you.
Well, I'll be. It's back.
I don't think it's the fault of the Paragon detergent, but I'll give it another try.
Look! It's back!
I don't believe it.
It must be the ghost.
Yes.
Must be.
Probably.
I'll get it after breakfast.
Who is that boy?
Which boy?
That one. Out there. I saw him the morning we arrived, and there he is again.
Why, that's the Duke, ma'am. The Duke of Cheshire. The lands to the east of Canterville Chase are theirs.
What are you doing? What's up there? What is it? Let me see. Me too.
That part is common ground. He often rides out there.
You ought to take your own horse out. I don't think he's been exercised since we arrived.
I think I will.
Guess I was too quick in poo-pooing the ghost. Maybe something in it after all.
I think I'll join the Psychical Society. That ghost is probably why that almond tree beside the drive doesn't blossom.
I think I'll write to Paragon. Maybe they've got a better detergent.
Hang on!
Are you all right?
Wasn't that what I was supposed to say?
Hi. I'm Virginia Otis. And you're the Duke of Cheshire, right?
Called me Cecil. I know Americans aren't very formal. Want to race to the mill?
How can I? I don't know where it is.
Oh, you wanted to be a fair race. All right. Come with me, and I'll show you the course.
You're on.
My dear sir, I really must insist on your oiling those chains. This is Tammany Rising Sun Lubricator. It says it should work with one application. There are several testimonials here. I'll leave it here for you beside the hall candles. I shall be happy to supply more should you require it.
I took care of that bloodstain again. It's very strange. Seems to be a different color this time. More like brown.
Oh, good work, Washington. I do wish the ghost had taken the rising sun lubricator. I don't want to do him any harm, but if he keeps it up, I'll have to take his chains away. It's impossible to sleep with that kind of noise going on in the hallways all night.
You twins must keep the corridor clear. That would have been a terrible fall for any living person.
Never, in a brilliant and uninterrupted career of 300 years, have I been so insulted. I, who frightened the Duchess into a fit as she tried on her diamonds before the mirror. I, who have driven off innumerable housemaids by merely grinning at them through the curtains. I, who drove the rector mad by appearing as a skeleton at the foot of his bed. I, the bloodsucker of Bexley Moor, evoked brain fever in the beautiful Lady Stutfield. I am treated so shabbily by this American family. I am given rising sun lubricator. I am ignominiously thrown down the stairs. No ghost in history has ever been treated in this manner. I shall have vengeance. I shall not be defeated.
Guess what? The stain was green this time. Emerald green. I got it off, but he's sure getting weird.
You don't sound very well. I brought you a bottle of Dr. Lobel's tincture. If it's indigestion, you'll find it works extremely well.
The vulgarity of those children. No respect. Americans. They ought to be thrilled by the sight of a genuine English ghost. Let's see. Dumb Daniel, the suicide skeleton. Martin, the maniac. Ah, the vampire monk, my very best. I shall turn them into babbling idiots with this. will spook. Beware of ye imitations. All others are counterfeit. Black Isaac, the huntsman of Hogley Woods. Reckless Rupert, the headless Earl. I haven't worn this in 70 years. Not since I frightened Lady Modish into breaking her engagement to Lord Canterville's grandfather. Those two little monsters shall rue the day they ever challenged Jonas, the corpse snatcher.
See here, my good man. Must you really creep around the place?
My dear sir, it is my solemn duty to appear in the corridor once a week and to babble from the large window on the first and third Wednesdays of the month. I don't see how I can honorably avoid my obligations.
Well, if you really must, you'll have to be quiet about it. I insist you use this on those chains.
Look at you, dripping wet. You'll catch your death of cold. Here, put this on.
Anything else?
Yes. Take off those noisy boots and put these on.
What is it, Virginia?
I've torn my dress. Don't look, it's quite disgusting. I've got to change.
I'll go with you.
No, I don't want my mother to know I went riding. I'm supposed to be getting ready for the party. I can sneak in through the back way easier if I'm alone. Don't worry. I'll see you later. Be a dear now and ride down to the mill and back. That should give me enough time to get in.
I'll keep this until later, then.
I'm sorry if you're having a difficult time.
I don't know what you mean.
I mean, my family, the twins and all. If you behaved yourself, no one would annoy you.
That's absurd. Behave myself? Quite absurd. I must rattle my chains and roam through keyholes and walk about at night, if that's what you mean. It is my only reason for existing.
That's no reason at all. You have been very wicked. Mrs. Umney told us the first day we got here that you killed your wife.
Well, I quite admit it. But it's a purely family matter. It's no one else's concern.
It is very wrong to kill anyone.
Oh, how I hate abstract ethics. My wife was not very good looking, never had my laundry properly done, and knew nothing about cookery. I don't think it was very nice of her brothers to starve me to death, even though I did kill her.
Starve you to death? Oh, Sir Simon, are you hungry? I can make you a sandwich. Would you like that?
No, thank you. I never eat anything now. But it's very kind of you, all the same. You are much nicer than the rest of your horrid, rude, vulgar, and dishonest family.
Stop! It is you who are rude and horrid and vulgar. As for dishonesty, who stole the paints out of my box to make that ridiculous bloodstain in front of the fireplace? First the reds, then the browns, and finally the greens. How ridiculous! Whoever heard of emerald green blood?
Well, really, what was I to do? It's a very difficult thing to get real blood nowadays. That stain had been there for 100 years. And since your brother began it all with his Paragon detergent, why shouldn't I use your paints? As for color, it is a matter of taste. The Cantervilles, for instance, have blue blood. The very bluest in England. But I know you Americans don't care for things of that kind.
You know nothing at all about it. The best thing for you to do is emigrate and improve your mind. My father will be only too happy to pay your way. Once in New York, you're sure to be a great success.
I don't think I should like America.
Because we have no ruins and no curiosities?
No ruins, no curiosities. You have your tourists and your manners.
Good day. You are far too superior for me.
Now, please, Miss Virginia, don't go. I'm so lonely and unhappy. I really don't know what to do. I want to sleep and cannot. I have not slept for 300 years. 300 years. I'm so tired.
Oh, poor, poor ghost. Have you no place where you can sleep?
Far away in the copse, near where you ride, there is a little garden. There, the grass grows long and deep. There are the great white stars of the hemlock blossom. And there, the nightingale sings all night long.
You mean the Garden of Death?
Yes.
death. Death must be so beautiful. Would you help me open the portals of Death's house?
How can I do that?
You must find the key.
The key?
Yes. The secret of my release. The instructions are hidden somewhere in this house. Do you trust me enough to help me?
Yes.
It will be fearful and frightening.
I am not afraid.
What are you looking for, Ginny? Yeah, what are you creeping around for?
I'm not creeping around. I'm searching for something.
What for?
The key.
A key? Why didn't you say so? Come on, then. I've been collecting them. This old house is full of them. You can have any one you want.
Thank you, Luke. That is very generous of you. But the key I'm looking for is a very different kind.
But there are so many different kinds here, Ginny. Take a look. Maybe it's there.
You're both really very good. Although poor Simon can't be convinced of it. He's just trying to do his job. He's just not very good at it. We must help him. He did a very wicked thing when he was alive. But now he's very sorry for it and wants only to leave this place.
Well, why doesn't he go?
Because he doesn't have the key. The secret to his release. We must help him. Will you help?
Sure. What can we do?
Just keep your eyes open for any clues to the secret.
We will, Virginia.
And no more tricks on poor Simon.
Okay. All right.
When a golden girl can win prayer from out of the lips of sin, when the barren almond bears and a child gives away its tears, then shall all house be still and peace come to Canterville. That's it! I found it! I found it! Simon, you frightened me.
What is it, my dear? What have you found?
I found the key.
Where?
There. Written in the window. 6 lines. They've been there all along. I'm sure that's it. But I don't know what the lines mean.
I know what they mean. Please. They mean that you must weep with me for my sins. Because I have no tears. And you must pray with me for my soul. because I have no faith.
I'll do it.
You will see fearful shapes in darkness, and wicked voices will whisper in your ear. But they will not harm you, for against your purity, all the powers of hell cannot prevail.
I'm not afraid. I will ask the angels to have mercy on you.
Do not be afraid, my angel. I shall protect you. Back! Back, I say!
Has anyone seen Virginia?
No.
Not me.
Not me, no.
Mrs. Omni, would you mind telling Virginia her tea is ready?
Yes, ma'am. She's not to be found, ma'am.
Thank you, Mrs. Omni. Would you boys please see if you can find Jenny? She's got to be somewhere.
Okay, Mom.
We look everywhere. She's not in the house. We can't find her anywhere.
Do you remember the gypsies I let use Blackfell Hollow?
The gypsies kidnapped her.
No. Ginny was fascinated with them. I wonder if she's visiting. I think I'll wander over and have a talk with them. You can come along, Washington. No, you two stay here.
Oh, gee.
I need you here to protect your mother and the house. Don't worry now, Mother. We'll find her.
I came over to see Virginia. The twins told me about Virginia being kidnapped by gypsies. I must go with you. Please, Mr. Otis, you won't send me back, will you? I can't go.
Ah, Mr. Otis, welcome to our camp. We're most grateful for your allowance of our camp in your meadows.
Thank you, but this is not a social visit. My daughter is missing. I was hoping perhaps that you were entertaining her and that she'd forgotten the time.
But no, she hasn't been here. She must be lost. We're just about to break camp, but I will give you 4 of my best men. They will help you track her. You men, you will help Mr. Otis and join us tomorrow.
Virginia, did you find her? Didn't the gypsies have her?
No, not a trace of her anywhere.
We made a thorough search. There's nothing more we can do tonight. Come, my dear. You must have something to eat. It's almost midnight. We'd better get some sleep.
My baby.
Virginia!
Jenny,
Virginia,
you're back.
where were you?
My darling. Oh, thank God you are found. You must never leave my side again.
I've been with a ghost. He's dead. You must come and see him. He had been very wicked, but he was really sorry for all he had done. He gave me this before he died. Beautiful jewels. Follow me.
He is at peace now.
Look!
The dead almond tree has flowers on it.
It's blooming. I can see it quite clearly in the moonlight.
God has forgiven him.
What an angel you are.
Lord Canterville, it is quite clear to me that these are heirlooms in your family. You must consider them returned to you under strange conditions. Virginia would be pleased to keep the box as a memento of your unfortunate, misguided ancestor.
I dare say, in a few years, Virginia will be pleased to have pretty things to wear. In any case, Mr. Otis, you will recall that when you took the place, you took the furniture and the ghost at a price. I consider the matter settled.
Tea is ready, ma'am.
Virginia, you should have no secrets from your future husband. You never tell me what happened to you when you disappeared from the library with the ghost.
I have never told anyone, Cecil. Please don't ask me. Poor Sir Simon. I owe him a great deal. Don't laugh. He made me see what life is and what death means and why love is stronger than both.
You can have your secret as long as I have your heart.
You will always have that, Cecil.
You will tell our children someday, won't you?